Guess what? We moved into a bigger place. I'm so excited. I've been unpacking and really busy. And I hit 80,000 followers. I've got moving tips coming to you soon. Mwah! Happy organizing!
I've been living in the studio loft apartment for 3 years. It was the first apartment that I had all on my own with support of my business. My partner moved in at the beginning of the pandemic because we didn't know what the future held, and she lived in Los Angeles and moved to Pennsylvania. We've been hustling so hard to empty and clean this so that we can move and spread our wings. After 5 days, here we are. A secluded farmhouse built in 1851 but recently updated. It's the exact place we were looking for, and we are so grateful to have space. I'm so excited to create content for you guys as I move in. I've got moving tips on the way. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm a professional organizer, and here's a moving tip for you. Having a really good tape gun is essential to helping you move. There's gonna be stuff that doesn't fit into boxes, so you wrap tape around it. But here's the thing, make a little tab at the end so it's not stuck down to the tape and you're trying to peel it at the other end of your move. If there's a tab there, it's a quick undo, and you're ready to roll out your carpet. Hi, I'm a professional organizer, and I just moved into a bigger place. I'm doing a series of moving tips, and this is tip number 2. Whether you're hiring professional movers or doing it yourself, take note to all those little parts. Pins for bookshelves, hardware for cabinets, hooks on the wall. You want to make sure that you keep track of those so on the other end, easy setup. So I want to show you a couple things that I did. This is a battery mount, and there's 2 little screws. So what I did was I just took some packing tape and folded over the screws. Just make sure you make a little tab so it's easy to rip off. But I attached those, so now I have the screws ready to go, and I can mount this when I'm ready. I can't show you this note because it's personal information, but as you're going, parts are just gonna fall out of nowhere on the floor, stuff them in your pockets. Try to at least corral them and keep them together. I kept one little Ziploc. These are the parts that I'm not sure where they go. So what I did was I made a little note here and I found these after moving from this place to that place. And eventually, after a while, I'll see this note and be like, well, I guess I never found the parts, so I can let it go. And then in a previous video, I talked about having a parts box. So as I was taking down hooks and things off of the walls, stuff like that, I made sure to corral everything into this parts box, which is another option versus this, this Ziploc bag, but this Ziploc bag is gonna go in here. Another thing is bookshelves. If you have pins that go on, that hold the shelves up, tape them to the bookshelf. So on the other end, when you're setting up that bookshelf, you're not thinking, oh gosh, where are those bookshelf pins? Here's a visual of what I mean. The moving process can be pretty stressful for cats, so don't forget to get them involved. There's the bookshelf pins, and there is Tiki putting away the tea. And one last idea, things like TV remotes. I like to put them inside of a Ziploc bag, and then on the back of the TV, tape it. You just have to be careful depending on what kind of tape you're using. If you're using painter's tape, it can lack adhesive and be weak, but also if you're using packing tape, it can leave an adhesive and be hard to scratch off at the end. Happy organizing, I hope this helps. Hi, my name's Kristen, I'm a professional organizer. I just moved, and here is tip number 3 of my Moving Tips series. Moving boxes, where to get them and how to label them. Let's face it, cardboard boxes are everywhere, and I couldn't imagine buying boxes for such a small move. If you're moving and you have enough time, start collecting boxes early. Big box stores, liquor stores, friends and family can start saving boxes for you. Save any shipping boxes from Amazon or Chewy. Best of all, go on social media and ask if anybody in the area is unpacking or moving, and go take those boxes off their hands. I was able to move a studio apartment and never buy a single box. Yay! How to label your boxes. Big, thick Sharpie marker. Mwah. I like to keep it simple. I just label the top left of every box, one side and then the corresponding side. Other people like to get more detailed, color coding with Sharpies, or color coding with stickers, or using some type of letter or number system. I recently worked with a client who used A, B, and C, meaning A is things you use almost daily. B is so often. And C, you really wouldn't miss it if you didn't unpack it right away. There is a myriad of ways that you can organize yourself when moving. Let's exchange information down below. Tell me where you like to get your boxes and how you prefer to label them. Happy moving and happy organizing. Mwah. Hi, my name's Kristen. I'm a professional organizer, and I have a really good moving tip for you. This is my inbox. I usually use this at my desk, but during my move, it was like a miniature desk. U-Haul rental papers, new keys, manuals, notes, parts for things. You're in the middle of chaos and you have no routine or system because your life is just unrooted. This was incredible. While I was on the road, I also used a clear plastic envelope just to corral and stuff things to keep them all together in case I needed to access them. If you have no systems, then you're stuffing the new keys to your place in your pocket or putting the manual to the new appliance in a box somewhere. And then on the other end, you're thinking, I don't even know what box it's in. Happy organizing and happy moving. Hi, my name's Kristen. I'm a professional organizer. Moving tip series, tip number 5. Wardrobe boxes. I don't think I would know about wardrobe boxes if I hadn't been helping my clients move for the last 10 years. A wardrobe box is a relatively tall box that comes with a removable bar so that you can hang your clothes. And if you're hanging shorter items, you can fill the bottom of the box with shoes or extra accessories. Luckily, we had extra wardrobe boxes because we got them secondhand from somebody who had just moved. I filled them with just odd, bulky, large items. Step stools, my guitar, my ring light, curtain rods, and long tubes of wrapping paper. I tried to keep those items as lightweight as possible, but after a while they did get a little heavy. Luckily there's handles, you can carry them together, or you can rent a dolly or a hand truck from your local U-Haul company. Happy moving!